Hectic political activity across the country. The epicenter may be in Mumbai, but across from Delhi to Andhra Pradesh to Telangana, you can feel the aftershocks. 10 months to go for the 2024 fight. BJP is now scouting for new allies, both new and old. While the Maharashtra power play is grabbing headlines with a new alliance being formed with the NCP, a lot is happening in the power corridors of Delhi to suggest a massive churn. From Punjab to Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, the BJP seems to be slowly chipping away at the opposition bloc. One of the biggest coups, of course, was staged by Ajit Pawar by upstaging his uncle and claiming both the party and symbol. While Sharad Pawar espoused the fight for ideology, or so he claimed, Ajit Pawar called him out for his political flip-flops and ideological hypocrisy. Listen in.
त्यामुळे कोणी सांगत असेल की चिन्ह आम्ही घेऊन जाऊ, चिन्ह जाणार नाही, जाऊन देणार नाही, पण चिन्ह घेऊन जात असलं तर कुठलंही चिन्ह असतं जोपर्यंत सामान्य माणसाच्या अंतःकरणामध्ये त्या पक्षाचा विचार आणि कार्यकर्त्याची भूमिका सखोल तोपर्यंत काही चिंता करण्याचं कारण नाही.
Now, in his show of strength, he showered praise on the Prime Minister and called him the unparalleled leader of India who has no alternative. If his words can be backed by numbers, then this is a massive shot in the arm for the BJP ahead of 2024. Listen in to Ajit Pawar.
नरेंद्र मोदी साहेबांच्या सारखं नेतृत्व देशामध्ये आहे, त्यांचा करिश्मा आहे. कुणी काही म्हणा, 14 ला एकट्या नरेंद्र मोदींच्याकडे बघून कन्याकुमारी पासून काश्मीर पर्यंत भाजप सत्तेवर आलाय. मोदींच्या करिश्मामुळे आला. 2000
And even as all eyes were on Mumbai today, a very interesting development took place in Delhi. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Reddy held parleys in the Delhi Darbar after meeting Home Minister Amit Shah. He also met the Prime Minister. Remember, this is significant 10 months ahead of 2024 elections, since the YSRCP so far has given issue-based support to the BJP in Parliament. Now, sources tell Times Now that this may be formalized in terms of support to the NDA in 2024. Meanwhile, Jagan's nemesis Chandrababu Naidu's TDP says that the Prime Minister will never join hands with someone who is tainted with graft.
And also there is talk about Jagan Reddy aligning with the BJP or him getting into the NDA, but I don't find any remote possibility also in that direction, because we all know that the Bharatiya Janata Party and especially the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji had taken a very strong stance as far as corruption is concerned, and they will not be inclined to any kind of a tie-up with the most corrupt Chief Minister in India. Even Amit Shah ji in his recent visit to Vizag in June 2nd week had clearly stated that Jagan Reddy's government is the most corrupt government.
Meanwhile, a surprise meeting between Nitish Kumar and Rajya Sabha Deputy Speaker has set the cat among the pigeons. The day after Tejasvi Yadav was named in CBI's charge sheet for the Land for Jobs scam, Harivansh came to visit Nitish in Patna. The Deputy Speaker is, after all, a JDU MP, but of late he's had strained relations with the party. Remember, he attended the inauguration of the new Parliament building despite a boycott call given by the JDU. He was perceived to be close to the BJP. Now speculation is rife that when he met Nitish Kumar, after a year, was he carrying a message from the BJP to the Bihar Chief Minister?
बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री जी ने सभी महागठबंधन के नेताओं को यहाँ बैठक किया है. उससे भाजपा में बेचैनी है और भाजपा बेचैन होकर तरह तरह का अफवाह पैदा कर रहा है. और उस अफवाह में बिहार की और देश की जनता को फंसने की जरूरत नहीं है. अब भाजपा को बिल्कुल बिहार से ध्वस्त करके अब दिल्ली पर चढ़ाई करेंगे.
अब ये नहीं पता कि वो मुख्यमंत्री जी के पास कोई सुझाव लेकर गए हैं या अपने भविष्य को बेहतर करने के लिए कोई प्रस्ताव लेकर गए हैं. भाई, हकीकत तो ये भी है ना कि 2024 में उनका भी कार्यकाल समाप्त हो रहा है, और इस बीच में जिस तरीके से मुख्यमंत्री जी और उपसभापति जी के संबंध रहे वो उतने मधुर तो नहीं रहे थे. तो क्या कोई पैचअप हो रहा है इन दोनों के बीच में, ताकि 2024 के बाद उपसभापति जी की राहें आसान हो जाए, या सही में कोई और परिस्थिति उत्पन्न हो रही है या कोई और षड्यंत्र? व्हेन इट कम्स टू मुख्यमंत्री जी, आप कभी भी 100% क्लियर होकर तो नहीं बोल सकते कि वो क्या करेंगे नहीं करेंगे.
So taking a look at two states, Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. Now let's turn to Punjab, where it's possible the BJP may again cozy up to their erstwhile ally. The Akalis listen in to a cryptic message from the BJP Punjab chief, newly appointed, when he was asked about the possibility of this alliance.
I have been tasked with a single assignment is to increase BJP's presence from 23 Vidhan Sabha seats to 117. From 3 Vidhan Sabha seats, we will be contesting all the 13 Vidhan Sabha seats. This is my job. And if anybody, High Command at some stage or other wants to revive NDA or want for the national interest or whatever consideration at national level there are, it is for them. We will ensure that whenever and if that happens, the BJP High Command talks from a position of strength. So we will not be taken for granted by anybody. They will know that BJP has its own presence in all the 117 seats.
All right, are we going to see an expanded NDA in the next 10 months? And what is the reason for the BJP to try and look for new friends? Let's go across to Niti Jain, spokesperson of the BJP, senior journalist Shekhar Iyer, Shyam Prasad Meka, leader of the Congress, Dinesh Chowdhury, spokesperson of the BRS. Mr. Chowdhury, I'm just going to ask you up front. Is the BRS going to have a formal or informal alliance with the BJP?
No chance of it, Padmaja ji.
That is what Ajit Pawar was saying 10 days ago.
We are very clear. We have been making it amply clear to anybody who has such speculations. We will
Ajit
not
Pawar
be
was making it more than amply clear. And then it turns out that he had 3 previous discussions with the BJP.
Padmaja ji, you can't equate BRS with Ajit Pawar. Ajit Pawar has previously tried this coup in NCP and he has failed. He has gone back to his mother party and again he has tried it now and he succeeded.
True, but at least Ajit Pawar, unlike Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao, did not say Prime Minister Modi is my friend.
Yes, we have no enmity with anyone, Mr. Padmaja ji. Please note that. But we oppose the ideology which BJP is trying to bring in the country today with its divisive agenda and anti-federal stance. So,
but who knows, maybe you will also come up with a common minimum program like the Congress and Shiv Sena?
No. There is no chance of us aligning with either Congress or BJP. We are of a very firm view that the nation needs a qualitative change in its leadership and the government policies which are being implemented today.
Shekhar Iyer, what do you think honestly? Is the BRS going to go with the BJP officially or unofficially or no?
Nothing is going to happen before the Telangana Assembly elections and the Lok Sabha elections of 2024. So depending on the Assembly elections in Telangana end of this year, that lot will depend on what happens in the run-up to 2024 and after that. Padmaja, now you can see that it's going to be a politics of convenience. I mean, this is going to be by all sides. So therefore, what we are seeing now is, if the Prime Minister can be a friend, can be a guide, philosopher, all that we are seeing is a situation where the parties are realizing that there is very little time left to create an alternative model. You see, Praful Patel has been, on the television for the last 3-4 days saying that he went to Patna and he was convinced that such a thing is not possible. Because at the state of the Congress, because there has to be a main party in any opposition-led alliance, which has to score at least 150 seats or more, as it happened in 96. So what is happening is every party is realizing, let us maximize whatever we can gain in the run-up and at the same time keep options open. Whether it is Jagan Reddy, whether it is Chandrababu Naidu. I mean, we are seeing a unique situation in the run-up to the Lok Sabha elections where, despite the talk of opposition unity, Bharat Jodo Yatra and all that, you have on one end a strong leadership and parties willing to join an alliance. On the other hand, you seem to see some kind of a vacuum. A vacuum that is at the moment not being filled up. Though there may be issues, because Patna meeting was a good example. I mean, they met for 3-4 hours. All that we got was Lalu saying that Rahul Gandhi should get married, as if that was the main agenda.
वो भी नहीं हुआ. Even that didn't happen. That was the one conclusive thing that Laluji asked for. Even that did not come true. Okay, but Dinesh Chowdhury, like Shekhar Iyer says, everyone is keeping all options open. After all, it is about looking out for your own interests. NCP has done it. Are you keeping options open?
We have no necessity of keeping the options open of an alliance with either Congress or BJP open, Padmaja ji. We are trying to expand throughout the nation. We are trying to project the Telangana model to the country where development and progress have to take the forefront, not other agendas which try to hinder the development of the nation.
Of course, everyone is doing everything for development only. Even Ajit Pawar said that we are doing it for Vikas. I'm sure that's foremost on their mind. But Nitish, it seems a little suspicious. If you're so confident and every month you say 300 par, 350 par, 400 par, why do you need Akali Dal? Why do you need YSRCP? Why are you going shopping for allies?
This is not shopping because as the past precedent, even when we had a complete majority, we were still taking our allies with us. The BJP has never stepped away from any of our allies. It was them who, for whatever reasons, decided to step away. So BJP has always believed in working together and working with our allies. So if that is happening, if people who want to work with development in their agenda and the ideology that we work with, they're more than welcome to be part of our development, the entire plan that we have for the country. So the BJP has never shied away from the allies, and we don't shy away from them even now.
Mr. Meka, on the one hand is a viable alternative, on the other is a vacuum. Viable alternative versus vacuum. Where do you think these parties are going to go? One guess.
No, I think currently everybody is trying to measure and calibrate their position based on the threats and based on the needs of the country. But at this moment, opposition alliance is mainly not for votes and seats. The first step in the opposition alliance, if it needs to happen, is to agree on the agenda, on the narrative at the national level. The narrative should be to tell people from everybody's perspective, hey, we have differences, but we agree on these points, that this regime is not good for the country. This should be thrown out.
So that is fine.
That's the narrative.
If that is the agenda that you're going with, you do realize that behind your back, each one of these people is having meetings with the regime you think is harmful for the country.
No, that's right. That's why what we are saying is the fight is not against any party or against any party. It's against the people of the country, against the Modi regime.
BJP hatao agenda hi to hai sir aapka. What else are you talking about?
Correct. Exactly.
You are only talking about one agenda, which is anti-BJP.
It is the constitution versus Narendra Modi, and people are on the side of constitution.
This is not the constitution, sir. This is your agenda of corruption against Narendra Modi, and he's not letting you do it. That is all that is to there. And today you're saying this is not against anybody. All you have been talking is anti-BJP. What else is your agenda? Please give me one agenda that you've been talking about.
No, that's what I've been trying to tell you. The fight is to protect the Constitution of India.
Sir,
whoever can come with us,
the corruption,
whoever want to join this struggle,
the agenda
they will
is to
join.
protect your corruption and your dynasty.
No, that's what obviously BJP will try to tell the people.
No, because that is the truth. If you have any other agenda, sir, how is it that democracy is in khatra? Please tell me that. How do you think democracy is in khatra? Give me one reason for that.
Yeah, madam, this is the problem with the BJP mindset. You won't accept that there is other facets of truth. Why you think you have the truth?
I am asking you for a reasoning, sir. You cannot just make a statement and say this is the truth. You have to back it up with something. No. You have to back up your statement with some kind of truth. You cannot just make a statement and claim ki yahi sach hai.
No, that's what you did.
That's not what I am doing. I have told you what our agenda is.
Mr. Meka, hold on a second. Shekhar Iyer, do you think that on all the meetings that have happened so far, and I'm not just talking about the meeting that happened in Patna, the various meetings that Nitish ji individually held with Sharad Pawar, with Mallikarjun Kharge, they have come back with the impression that the objective of this coalition is not quite clear. Is there a little bit of lack of confidence in the objectives of the coalition so far, which is making it easier for the BJP to fish in troubled waters?
Padmaja, with apologies to our guest, let me take 5 seconds.
Okay, take 5 more seconds, then Shekhar Iyer. Yes.
Yeah, you are forgetting that Narendra Modi and Amit Shah met Chandrababu Naidu. They met Deve Gowda. They are meeting today Jagan Reddy. Don't forget that.
So,
Yeah, because all of them want to meet them.
What is the point?
That is what Niti Jain is saying. That it's like a big tent of Vikas, and whoever
Amit
wants
Shah
to do
went
the
to-
Vikas
Amit
pilgrimage
Shah
comes
went
into
to
the
Karnataka and
BJP
met
tent,
Deve Gowda.
or
if
so they
you
claim.
have a better offering, they will come to you, and if you don't, they will go with whoever is at least working for the country. That is what the point is. That is what Padmaja said. There is a vacuum on one side, and nobody is going to choose
we'll
that
build this
vacuum.
country along with Amit Shah. What a proposition. Let's go to the people with this.
Okay, Shekhar Iyer.
Padmaja, you asked question whether it is, it is not about confidence in the objective. The objective is to displace Prime Minister Modi and BJP, not some general constitution and all that. That is clear. But each of the constituents who have that desire, they themselves are not confident that that is possible. See, if that were so, why would Pawar be, throwing googlies at BJP? Googly, quote unquote. So if every constituent of the so-called combination, which is supposed to work on an alternative to Prime Minister Modi-led alliance, if they themselves are not sure what is to be done, and if they themselves they fear that, that thing will not happen. If that doesn't happen, everybody is working on a plan B without getting ready to work on plan A. The only alliances that will not happen is between Congress and BJP, between left and Mamata.
Are you sure about that?
No, between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress, between Akali Dal and Aam Aadmi Party. Other than that, I think it's going to be an open game, because every political party has to see how it can get close to the power. That is the thing. Because at the moment, even Nitish Kumar is getting doubts. Because he was assigned a task to the Congress to put together a combination and then hand over the baton to the Rahul Gandhi. And that we saw in the Patna meeting itself. You see, after a 3-4 hour meeting, everyone expected Nitish would come with some kind of a narrative that would set the tone for unity. But that did not happen. He made some general remarks and he looked at Rahul Gandhi and said, "Aap kuch bol dijiye, aap kuch bol dijiye." And Rahul Gandhi said, and he directed the microphone to Kharge. Kharge made some general observation. Then after that, Rahul made some observation. I cannot believe a meeting of 3-4 hour kind in which every party, worth its salt is present. You have Sitaram Yechuri, you have Mamata Banerjee, Sharad Pawar, N.K. Stalin, so many people. Then what happened? Then this Maharashtra happens. When the Maharashtra happens, who are the people calling up Pawar? Because they are the people most shocked.
So Shekhar Iyer, I'm going to ask you bluntly now. You're saying everyone has a plan B. You tell us, what is Mr. Chowdhury's party's plan B? What is the BRS's plan B?
The BRS plan B is to see that they return to power in Telangana. After that, have a working relationship with Prime Minister Modi, because unless they see any other plan, which can see that a new center of power be emerging. Because otherwise, why would KCRG would go to Nagpur, open an office, spend so much of money, outside Telangana, and then say, I have a good relation with the Prime Minister. We discuss best practices in governance.
But if you're talking about good friends, even Mamata Banerjee had words of praise for the RSS, no less. So what is her plan B?
Well, her plan B is all the same. Protect their home turf from BJP, from communists, from Congress, and look forward to a working relationship with the Prime Minister Modi in post-2024.
Mr. Meka, working relationship. Everyone is waiting to have a working relationship with Mr. Modi. How will this work out for you?
Everyone is trying to have a working relation, not with Mr. Modi, with the power that is reigning today.
Obviously.
That is what is happening.
That is what even you are trying to have. You are also fighting for power only, Mr. Meka.
Correct.
That they note in 2024 Modi is coming back.
We are trying to dislodge the power. Can you ask her not to butt in between?
Yes. Go on. Finish your point.
Yeah. See, what we are trying to do is to displace this power. We are not trying to protect any turf.
Okay.
Because we think the entire country is our turf. We are fighting to dislodge this power. Let us see what will happen.
All right.
Not
We will see what happens.
We are trying to work as much as possible with the other parties. But if it doesn't work for them, so be it. We are not backing off from this fight.
All right. Fight on. makes it better for all of us in the run-up for the election. Thanks very much, all gentlemen. Neeti Jain for joining me. That's it then from me on this edition of the Explosive Exclusive. Next, I will see you at 8 p.m. on India Upfront, where we take a closer look at what happened in Mumbai today. And who would have thought it possible that Ajit Pawar and camp did not pull any punches today? Talked about repeated palace intrigue by Uncle Sharad Pawar. Has Ajit Pawar now officially been crowned Mumbai ka king?